From WFRB TV Local 5, your local election headquarters, this is Newsmaker Sunday with your host, Tom Zaleski.
Good morning. Welcome to Newsmaker Sunday. I'm Tom Zaleski. Today we focus on the town of Grand Chute. The community is in the middle of a retail business boom. A new sports complex known as the Community First Champion Center set to open in the fall. And Grand Chute, of course, home to the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, the single-A affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers. And joining us this morning to talk all things Grand Chute, the town chairman, David Schowalter. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Well, thank
David.
you. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Nice to have you. Your community is just booming, as we said in the beginning, with business development. What's it been like for you to watch all this happen?
Well, it's so exciting, Tom. Give you an idea. We had last year we had $138 million in new construction in the town of Grand Chute, and that is a record. The last record was set the year before with $98 million. So it's a 40% increase in just construction. So you can imagine what the task is for all our people at Town Hall and inspections and so forth and so on. But it's really gratifying to see this growth happen in the town of Grand Chute.
A lot of communities are falling victim to brick and mortar stores going by the wayside. That doesn't seem to be the case in Grand Chute. How are you bucking that trend?
Well, we have when it comes to the brick and mortar stores, we all know that it is a trend that they're leaving. However, this mall is one of the best performing malls that company owns in the country, and we've met with those people just recently, and we're looking at ways of, for example, our Sears store is empty. The property is owned by Sears. Mm-hmm. But we're looking at ways to redevelop, repurpose that, and it's the mall, they said, is about 96% full right now. So it's not as bad as what some people think. The Community First Champion Center, for example, 22,000 room nights a year right now is what our hotels do. I'm sorry, 24,000. The Community First Champion Center will produce 22,000, so it's almost going to double.
To double that.
And what do these people do when they're in town for a tournament? They've got hours in between. They're going to be going to our malls, our restaurants. They're going to go to other communities. So we believe that this is going to strengthen our mall and make it even stronger than it is today.
With this boom that you have going, you're facing a problem that most other communities are facing as well, worker shortage.
Yes.
You've got a lot of jobs, a lot of positions to fill, but you can't find the people to fill those jobs. How are you tackling that problem?
Well, it's hard for us to tackle it because it's not a local town type problem. I think that'll take care of itself eventually. When you talk about what the restaurants, for example, I know some restaurants that have closed on Sunday because they don't have
Just
help.
not enough, yeah.
And it's the same. My son went to a McDonald's in Madison over the weekend, and the restaurant was closed. The drive-thru was the only thing open because the workers didn't show up. That was just this past Sunday. But I think this adjustment will come back. There are a lot of people that don't need jobs right now. Mm-hmm. But I do think it's going to come back. I really do.
And then you mentioned the Community First Champion Center opening up this fall.
Yes.
What's that center going to be? What's it going to be like? What's in there?
Well, the Champion Center itself, it's an elite sports and events venue. It's on the corner of McCarthy Road and GV. Mm-hmm. It's 164,000 square feet.
Okay, and we're looking at it here.
Yes. It has seating up to 1,000, the field house with 4 basketball courts and or 8 volleyball courts, a seasonal ice rink that can be converted to 4 basketball or 6 volleyball courts. So in the wintertime, it'll have 2 sheets of ice. And in the summertime, it'll have one that's there all the time. This will be primarily used for tournaments from out of town. During the week, it can be used locally also. The Champion Center is owned by the Community Development Authority, Grand Chute Community Development Authority, and it's run by the Fox City Sports Development. It's professionally run, and it's a subsidiary of the Fox Cities Convention and Visitors Bureau. So they're in charge of running it.
So what are you expecting to get from that center as far as people coming in for events from out of town?
Well, knowing what we do about other venues, if you, in fact, our town administrator was in La Crosse for the state track, and he had to stay in Tomah, Wisconsin, because there was nothing open, no rooms. And that's why we know how big this is. They don't build hotels unless they need them. And right now, we have 3 new hotels under construction. And they're all very close to the Champion Center. We've got Home 2 Suites that's about ready to open in late June. Holiday Inn open in July. Fairfield Inn and Suites will be opening this fall. The Community First Champion Center will be open in November. We have many venues already booked and many more in the works, and it's not even built yet. So we know that this will be a tremendous success for the region, not just for Grand Chute.
And how are you competing with other communities that also have sports venues? Green Bay, Appleton, even Milwaukee.
Well, this is an indoor sports venue. When you have your summer sports, of course, your soccer and so forth, I think all communities have something like that. But an indoor sports facility of 164,000 square feet, as I mentioned, is totally different for this area right now. And I've been in the center. We just got a tour of it about 2 weeks ago. And when you see this is going to be a class. It's just going to be a venue that will be second to none. We believe that this, and that's why they're booked already.
Let's talk about some other venues in Grand Chute. You've got the Town Center Park and Community Building. How have people in Grand Chute responded to that facility?
That building, we built that it opened up last year, and that building is, I think it was around $1 million building. The park just opened up, and I can see the park from it's right behind Town Hall. Okay. And I can see that park every day. There's someone in that park. There's families out there playing in that park. The building that we built, it holds 120 people. You can have 80 on one side, 40 on the other, or rent the whole thing if you have a large party. Okay. So you can have 120. We've had weddings there already. We've had just about anything. The Y rents it occasionally. It's being used more than what we thought it would be used, and a lot of people aren't even familiar with it yet.
But what other places stand out in your town as you drive around?
Well, I think our parks, they've gone a long way in the last few years. Mm-hmm. Again, we are a retail mecca with the mall, with restaurants and so forth. I just think that the town of Grand Chute is just it's a mecca for people to visit.
And we shall continue with Grand Chute Town Chairman David Schowalter when we come back, so please stay with us.